Hey, so as you see in the title, this is my week 21 bump date. Also, sorry, I have no makeup on in my hair. It probably looks super cray and frizzy and like I haven't touched it in a year. The truth, though, is that I took a shower this morning. I didn't put on makeup, but I let my hair air dry, which I usually don't do. I usually brush it. Well, I brushed it and then let it air dry. Usually I'll braid it so it doesn't get all frizzy, but I didn't feel like doing that today. So I'm tired of putting it in braids. So it's just like this today. So there's that. One thing I just read that makes sense, and I wondered if there was something going on as far as this week's update goes. I don't know what my dog's doing. She's Zena. Oh, there's a kitty down there. Stop. Also, somebody's parked out front, so I may have to turn this off in a minute if they're here. I don't know if they're coming in here, if they're here, if they're here for something else. But anyway, it said that my appetite is going to be huge, and surging hormones could be causing bloody gums, which I have been having bloody gums. The appetite hasn't really been any more than usual. I eat usually 2 meals a day, and that's fine. I don't really get super hungry aside from that. I really even, like, I eat like a late breakfast, early lunch type thing, because I've been getting up around 10 or so, and then I eat, it was like 11 by the time I ate today, or 11 something, so there's that. So the appetite hasn't really changed much, although I do have coffee, and Brett made coffee today and made decaf so I could have some, and I don't know what's going on. Sorry. I'm just a really curious person. I don't know if they come here or if they're going somewhere else. Probably not here, because I don't know them. Sorry. But anyway, the bloody gums, when I brush my teeth, almost every time I brush my teeth now, my gums have been bloody, so there's that. Yeah, I don't think they're coming here, because I don't know them. Some other things. Oh, it says that it's starting to produce the substance that'll make her first poop, because I know it's a her now. Hey, Chip, no. Chip, no. We're watching my husband's dad's dog. Her skin is wrinkled before it expands and smooths out as she gets baby fat. The star is about 10.5 inches long, the size of a bok choy. Oh, or also the size of a baseball cap, as far as the nerd things go, or the game, I guess not nerd, sorry, the gaming area, the gaming genre go, the size of a baseball cap. Weighs almost 3/4 of a pound, 350 grams. She really does look like a miniature person at this point. A significant improvement from the microscopic ball of Chip. So she was merely 20 weeks ago. Okay, so I'm growing. It says I should be getting backaches. I should drink plenty of water. I haven't been really good about that most of this pregnancy, honestly. Should rinse your mouth out with clean water if you vomit. Also going to be super hungry. And it's important to eat enough, but try to mainly keep yourself on healthy foods. Okay, so Chip, stop. Beat him up. This dog never barks. This one. He never barks, but he's over here barking at random people. Dana, stop. Look at these guys. Trying to do a video, and now he starts barking. He's a very lazy dog. He's not crazy like Zena. Anyway, so yeah, that's kind of what's going on. How big the baby is and stuff. 10.5, I think it says, ounces or something, and 3/4 of a pound. So that's exciting. Or 10.5 inches. 3/4 of a pound. Anyway, it's exciting. It's almost a pound. And they weigh like 8 pounds or 9 pounds or maybe sometimes 5 or 6 when they're born. So it's almost up to a pound. So that's exciting. That's some of the general things. Only the one seemed to fit so far out of what I read. The bloody gums. I didn't know that was going to be a thing at this point. I thought that was more of a beginning of pregnancy thing. Although I don't think I had that more than, like, I don't think I really had that in the beginning of pregnancy. But I've had that a little bit lately, but I wasn't even going to mention that before I read it. Also, I've been feeling the baby kick more. It's still not enough that you can really feel it much on the outside. But there's sometimes where I'm like standing in line to get food or something, or sitting here, or like laying down, or just random times where I'm standing still and I can, I'm able to feel it type thing. I'm able to feel the kicks or the hits or whatever she's doing down there. My stomach is getting bigger. I haven't been setting this up to where you can see my belly, but if I get around to doing that, I will show you my belly one of these weeks. What else? Yeah, I've been feeling kicks. I've had a little bit, one of the days this week, maybe Thursday, I think, Thursday. Today's Saturday. Thursday, from the time I got up, I think it was, I had from like right here, I had like a cramp type thing, like, I don't know, like a pulled a muscle, not even like a pulled a muscle, I think just like a cramp. Especially the more I was up, the more I walked around, which I didn't do a whole lot of, but I had a cramp for most of the day. It was gone by, I guess, the afternoon, by early or like late-ish afternoon, middle of the afternoon. I had a cramp there. I've had, if I walk around enough, my lower back starts to get a little bit sore. My feet haven't really gotten sore. Wednesday, I was trying to save this for last, but I think I've said everything else. This past Wednesday, Tuesday night, I was like feeling stomach pains, like not like contraction or whatever. I mean, not that I know what those feel like, but I'm pretty sure it didn't feel like it was like contracting. It just felt like stomach aches, and I thought for a while, because it was like every once in a while I'd have it for like, it'd kind of build up for 5 seconds and then like it died down, so it was probably lasted like 10 seconds altogether. And then it would go away, and then I'd be okay for a little while. And so I was thinking that maybe that was like Gwen, the baby, trying to like do somersaults or something, because I don't know what that feels like. It was just painful, and I was like laying in bed, and it was just like, oh, that hurts. And then go away, and I'd be like, okay, I'm fine. But I woke up a few times during the night, especially several times the next morning, because the stomach pain just kept getting like more and more persistent. They didn't last any longer each time, but I had them more consistently as the morning wore on. And in the morning I woke up probably every like hour or two with pains, and have them like 2 or 3 times sometimes before I went back to sleep. I started to feel as they would die off that I had to go, like, that I had to pee. So I was like, well, maybe I just really have to pee. Maybe that's why I'm having these pains. So I went to the bathroom, and I peed, and then I went back to bed, and I was still having the pains, and I'm like, what's going on? I was like, maybe I still need to go to the bathroom. So I went to the bathroom, and you could say I did number 3. Well, TMI, but I had a little bit of diarrhea, maybe a lot of it, and went back to bed, and that helped a little bit, but for the rest of the day, especially that in the morning before I decided to get up at like 10, for the rest of the day, anytime I went to the bathroom, maybe it was Wednesday, yeah, okay, anytime I went to the bathroom, it was like that. And so at that point I was convinced pretty sure, and still to this point, I'm pretty sure it's not pregnancy related. I think it's something I ate something I ate on Tuesday. And I'm pretty sure that it was I had like shredded chicken sandwiches. I think I mentioned that, well, not in this video, but I feel like I mentioned that to somebody or something, or talked about it in last video or something, I don't know. But the shredded chicken sandwiches, and I'm not saying the chicken was bad. We had it at the gender reveal, and the buns of the gender reveal, and I think she probably made it fresh that day, but I don't know for certain if it was the buns or the chicken. I haven't had the chicken since because I'm afraid that it could be the chicken, but the buns did have, well, one of the buns, the bottom part of the bun had like two little like like bluish greenish spots like mold, and I had just taken them off, like kind of ripped that little piece of bread off and threw it away, and then ate the rest of the bun. So it's likely that it's the bun that was what made me sick, but that's the sandwich with the bun and the chicken was the only thing that day that I ate on Tuesday that was different from usual. So it had to have been one of those things, and it was probably the bun, but I'm afraid to eat even the chicken because I don't want to take any chances. So yeah, I had that all day Wednesday, and the chicken's still in our fridge because we don't have enough room in our outdoor trash cans to put a whole lot of stuff. So I'm waiting until the trash comes again to dump that in the trash, but that was annoying. I did have to work on Wednesday, but luckily I didn't like feel the need to use the restroom while I was there, because if I did, I probably would have been in the bathroom for like 5 or 10 minutes. So I'm glad that didn't end up being a thing. Since then I felt fine after Wednesday, and I haven't had any more problems. So I'm pretty sure it was one of those, it was that sandwich, some part of that sandwich, probably the bread, but I'm half afraid to eat the chicken. Besides that, I've been feeling pretty good. A little bit of like maybe cramping here and there, like light cramping, more if I walk around more, but not, like it builds up to a little bit of pain, but not, it hasn't been really bad. The worst like cramping has been, was Thursday when I said I was having like the cramping in my side for a while. But yeah, mainly just some cramping, and the bleeding gums a little, well, the bleeding gums when I brush my teeth, which it hasn't been as bad the last couple times I brush my teeth. And then I felt the kicking, which is exciting. I think that's pretty much it that I have to update you on. Sorry, I heard something weird. That's really all I have to update you on. The baby's hands are getting bigger. Can I show you those? Hold on. Go back. This is the size of the baby. The green is the size of the baby's hand compared to how it will be when the baby's born. And then the size of the foot compared to how it will be when it's born. I think the hand's currently bigger. But that's exciting that it shows that. Tiny baby toes, tiny baby, tiny hand. So that's all exciting. It's getting exciting. I'm really excited for when it starts to, the kicking starts to be more, I don't know, forceful or whatever. It starts to be harder, to where Brett can feel it. He likes to poke my belly a lot. But he hasn't felt the baby move yet. I'm really excited for that, and excited for when I can feel and like see it moving rather than just feel it on the inside. But that's it for this video. I will get this uploaded sometime today, maybe not right away, but sometime today on Saturday, before the end of the night. But just wanted to update you. Okay, see you next week.